Okay, hopefully I have the right chat selected. I didn't name this one either. I have no idea. How did I ever just stop and think, you know, how did I get to this exact moment? That is how I experience every time I try to get the chat operational. I keep selecting the wrong one. No idea which one it is. Alright, can someone do roll call for me? Yep, this is not the right one. At least I don't think it is. I have no clue. Maybe this one? I don't know. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yes, it was the second one this time. That's weird. Thank you, Kazu. I appreciate that. So we're going to be doing unpacking. I'm a little tired today, so I'm just gonna keep it even easier than usual. Panda! Hello! This is another game that I think Kato would really like. Oh, doesn't it look cute? Alright, you know, let's just get into it. First, let me turn down the music a little bit. It was a tad loud. We're going to we'll do a new album. Actually, can I clear an album? So basically it tells a story throughout time of like all the different places you've moved to. And who you're with, even. It tells an entire story. It's very, very cool. Hi, Nana. It's a very interesting game. So, would you guys rather I actually explain the story, or should I just pick a room and we just unpack and design for fun? What sounds more interesting? Or sounds more chill, I should say. And there's certain items that actually travel all across time with you. Quite beautiful. All the D&D stuff's in this particular one. Pick a room and then give the lore. This one is so interesting. Because the person that you're following is actually a manga artist. This area is huge. So we will start with... In my opinion, this is the most interesting story. Oh, this one's already... Oh, I did already complete this one. Can I start over? Yes, I'll start this one over. So, in this one, in this particular story, the main character had gotten with a very, very stylish significant other. However, it teaches a very, very important lesson. That we need to be willing to make space for ourselves, even if the person that we're with is not willing to do so. Volume is very low. Of my voice, or the do I have the music of the game set too low? Like, where are we going here? Is it my voice, or is it the game, or is it both? Because I'm more than happy to fix up whatever needs to be done, because... Are we good? Is everything alright? This was a lesson that was pretty difficult for me to understand myself, and there is a very specific thing that made me... Let me see if I can find it. Like, there's nowhere for her to set up any of her artsy things at all, and he was not willing to make space for a desk for her or anything. And he had not really made any space for her to put her clothes or anything. I just found that so sad. And I think for me, if I had somebody moving into my home, I make it a point to give them some space. Some kind of space of their own. Yes, but here is... I'm trying to see if I can find it. Gotta have your retro gaming thing. I did? What? Oh. You're silly. Oh, of course! Of course. I think it's very important to always make space for the people that you care about in your life, be it for emotional, physical, or mental reasons. I think it's important to make space for the people that you care about and make them know that you care about them. I think that's important, and that you recognize things about recognize things that they care about. You know, it might be silly to you, but it could be important to them. And, you know, it's better to participate than to sit there and be sour about it. So, of course, Captain. She works at a pumpkin-themed coffee house, which I love. I'm trying to find it. Where is it? I'm trying to find a very specific item. You kind of do, Xana. Okay, this guy, he can have... Move all of the things over. The first time I actually played this area, I was really self-conscious. Like, I didn't want to move all of his things around and be a disturbance. But that is the whole point of this area, is to... They didn't make space for you, so you make it yourself. And I think that's a very beautiful concept. They can deal with it. Now, oh, here it is. So here is their college diploma. This is supposed to go up on the wall. There's no free wall here. So check the living room. He refused to take down any of his album covers or anything. So it can't go in the living room. What about in the kitchen? Well, that's certainly not coming down. So... Yes, Kazu did have to help me work through this concept. So this person didn't make any kind of space for her to celebrate her biggest achievement, which is having this diploma, so guess where it has to go? It goes under the bed. Which, I don't know about all of you, but I would have blown a gasket and said, guess what? One of your album covers can go somewhere, and it deserves to be here, or something like that. Because I think that's very cruel. Not to say that I don't think their album covers don't, you know, and their special posters don't deserve to have those recognitions. Those are quite rare. But so is a diploma. I think they deserve respect. You know, it's all the above. The albums can't be that good. I mean, I'm sure they're very amazing, and things like that are very rare and tend to be quite expensive. However, I wouldn't want to sacrifice somebody's self-esteem for it. Yeah, actually, that would have looked really, really cool. Like, anchor it really nice below these, and maybe, like, move these up a little higher and kind of anchor it there. That could have looked cool, and, like, kind of tilt it out a little bit. and then put, like, other rewards around it. I think that would have looked really cool, and then celebrate it together. That would have been perfect. Good eyes, Anna. You know, celebrate them together. You know, like you're supposed to. You know, again, when you care about somebody, you make that kind of space for them. But I found that immensely irritating. Who does that? Who treats somebody like this? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do what I did last time. I'm just gonna take over the dresser and he can deal with it. Kazuma's evil twin. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I actually think if Kazuma was air quotes evil, I think he'd be more of a yandere. I don't think he's capable of treating me like this. I don't think he could at all whatsoever. Get a little grumpy, maybe, but who doesn't? But he would never treat me outright horribly. Not like, no. He's not capable of it. He is a big, squishy, fluffy kitty. And this guy doesn't even know how to... I have to laugh about this because I have actively done this. So a really kind of interesting fact. My medium is a former nanny. And she, well, no, there was no maid dress involved, much to various people's ire. And she worked professionally as one for a very, very long time. So this means she actually has sorted people's underwear and that type of thing, and it's pretty funny. But I think everybody deserves to be taken care of. And again, it's one of those things that when you care about somebody, it's what you do. Well, that is if you could afford her. She doesn't do it anymore due to the health issues. Not really. Well, there's a very, very exclusive clientele on rare occasions. But yes, you worked professionally as a maid and nanny for a long time. Yeah, you can hide stuff under pillows, which I think is quite cute. Stealing some of this guy's hangers. Yeah. It's like a really interesting dollhouse isometric. I feel like this guy is pretentious, but not necessarily in the cute way. Because there's cute pretentious, and then there's obnoxious pretentious, if you ask me. There is nothing pretentious about you, Kazu. Don't worry. You're too cute to be pretentious. This guy can just deal with it. I'm hanging up my cute stuff. If everybody in my life was to suddenly turn evil, I would be very surprised. I tend to keep very good people in my life. who I do not think would ever turn on me to begin with. So I would be very confused. That's what I would be, is confused. Let me think here. Well, how would I handle such a thing? Everybody in my life was to suddenly not be so great. I really can't fathom that particular scenario because I have such lovely people in my life. I am of a lucky few. A very, very lucky few. Nye, you are incapable of being evil. That's all I can really say to that. That is just straight up not possible. Also, these do not need to be hung up. He can... Workout clothes do not need to be hung up. My work clothes, however, would be wise. No, I really don't think I have anybody who would... They're exclusive. It's true. Yes, I I still do nanny work for well, that is to say my medium still does nanny work for Panda. But that's about it. Very exclusive clientele. I don't want to talk numbers of what... Just look up the value of a, you would technically be looking for what is called a home manager. And that is what my medium's original value was as a home manager butler. That it was her rough value as a nanny. So, and you're gonna get sticker shocked. I will be honest. Do temper your expectations in a very, very, very specific way. What a weird conversation. Now back onto the original conversation. Like, would 5-inch punch you in the next week? Yeah, that is something that did happen once. Yes, I have accidentally 5-inch punched Nye. It was an accident. Don't ask me how something like that could be an accident either. Built a giant laser kind of evil. That's a very specific type of evil. How would I choose between an evil Nye and a nice Nye? You can't. Rest well, Captain. Evil Nye would sport a... It would be one of those creepy stick-on mustaches, though. That doesn't count. Ew. No. That's not how we do things around here. Absolutely not. Ew. Take that thing off. Why are you weird? I just picture this girl with the handlebar mustache twirling it with a top hat. All evil twins pull off mustaches. Well, I mean, you're not wrong. Pet beetle. In memorandum of my degree. Over for my art supplies. Guess what's going here? giant D20. It's staying. And my unpainted bard figure. It never did get painted. Make way for the little ukulele. Oh, pair of socks. Got the wackadoo. What did she even see in him? The art college books. Actually, these can just go here with the... They won't fit here? There we go. Your business papers are not that important. Actually, I think some of these are her D&D books. These are also very important. And the most important part. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's exactly how it would be. Oh, there's chicken. Where is the... There it is! Alright. You guys ready? I'm about to do it. I have to be close to the television. There! Isn't that cool? I don't think we can actually play it, but we can, you know, turn it on. That's enough for me. I love how I just tore everything apart just looking for the GameCube. And that is how you do it. Ooh, fluffy blanket. Art books. Another notebook. You know, if he didn't want his house trashed, he would have made some space. It was! I noticed that too. Wasn't that cute? Why do they have a copy of Donnie Darko? What? That is a very odd little movie, and it's one of my favorites, funny enough. I clearly don't remember how I did this originally. No, these can go here. I know it's a movie, but I'm putting it with the games. It's fine. This guy clearly did not appreciate books. At least not enough for my taste. What's really interesting is most of these books follow her all the way through. So she is very much a book and reading lover. And she likes to study. Then how I arranged it is I set up her workspace in the kitchen. Which, you know, we've all kind of been there. I made him put his workout stuff there, so I'll put mine there too. Isn't this an interesting little game? I liked how just different it was in general. It's a puzzle, but also kind of a home design game. At least he has good taste in music. Oh, there they are. I'm adding insult to injury. There. I know, this bothered me so deeply the first time I had to do this. And I'm still not happy about it. And you're about to get it even better. Doesn't have anywhere to put her makeup bag. Or any of her, like, girly things. You can't. I tried many times. Well, all right. I think it's interesting that she brought a first aid kit. I think that's kind of neat. Oh. Guess what? If he can have his shaving stuff there, she can have her makeup bag there. That's the way I see it anyways. Who doesn't take the time to make at least a little bit of space for somebody? I don't even know where to put that. I don't remember some of this. Isn't this cookie jar the cutest? The cookie jar with cookies on it. I don't even know what this is. I think it's a bottle opener or some kind. No, this is a bottle opener. No, it's a can opener. What is this? What is this? I love the sound design on this. Like, that sounds like glass on the counter. On an acrylic counter. What was that? These are pads. This is a trash can. And these are tampons. A few of these fit here? Oh, good. A lemon squeezer or garlic squeezer? What is this? What is this thing? Is that a jar opener? I think it's a jar opener. This is when she went to Rome? And pictures of her friends. Her laptop, finally! I like that I've been finding all these really interesting games lately. Just these very unique games. I like how they portrays the soft closed drawers. There's her tablet. And her dry erase. Need all of those things. Let's make her a nice little workspace here. There. Yes, they put a lot of neat details into this. I was just so impressed by it. Will it fit here? There we go. Don't tell me there's no place for a wooden spoon. You always need a wooden spoon. All these kitchen utensils, I don't even know what they do. I'm definitely ousting myself a little bit. Koala bear. Cute little hearts. Toaster. And my personal favorite. Oh. Water heater? Crock pot. Well, can't put it in the crock pot spot. Oh, that's a good spot. A hydro flask. You might be a pain in the butt, but I will put it next. Move your stuff over. Nope. Actually, why isn't it up here with the coffee anyways? Can this fit here? No? Will it fit up there somewhere? Guess what? It gets to live up there for now. Let's see. There would be a good home for this thing. There's also... move all the coffee supplies up here. There's actually a little, thing you can get if you pull out all of the coffee-related things. Oh! Be safe, Riku! If you get out all the coffee supplies, you get an achievement. There. Mud. There. Not all coffee is instant. Who knew? Now, here's the thing. In the next one, you move back home. So, I'm actually not going to go through the whole thing, but I think this is hilarious. So, you move back into your childhood home, have your childhood room, and you actually get a lot of your things back. You actually get to have a proper workspace, but this is what I think is actually kind of funny. Like, here's the old photo from the city apartment. If you put it up here, put a thumbtack right to its face. I think that's actually quite cute. I think that's a fun little anecdote. I just found that to be absolutely adorable. He did. And then it's just the bathroom. That's all. But you get some of your plushies back. And then... Yes, this room used to feel bigger. But what's important is she gets to have her diploma back up. And then eventually gets her own place. But something I found to be very adorable is later on, when she gets a girlfriend, they have a absolute... This was my favorite part. They have lots of plants. And later on, there's even more plants. So as you go through the stages with the girlfriend, there's more and more plants. And they bring lots more books and games, and they like retro gaming as well. And apparently at some point get them a new laptop, which I think is very sweet. I guess now I'm just kind of taking you guys on a tour. And she really likes makeup, so there's lots of makeup everywhere. So how cute is that? So there's plants all over the place. And at some point she repairs the piggy. So yes, you have this character who has all this extra stuff. And just there's plants. And for each stage, there's more. I couldn't get over that. And eventually she wins, like, awards for manga and children's books and things like that. And there's her diploma. And business cards and things like that. I think that's pretty cool. But something I couldn't get over. Where is it? It's a giant bottle of soy sauce. And this follows you through the next 2 stages. And each of these little phrases changes for each of little things. So, in the last stage, it's insinuated they get married and they buy a house. There's like this huge area you have to put together. And there's more plants. As you can see, they have a new photo with everybody. And the gallon jug of soy sauce still there. More plants and plants and plants. And more games. And actually in the dining room, she brings her own D&D book. So she's into it as well, which I think is pretty cool. they were obviously roommates. I think the foyer is actually quite cute. The bathroom was actually really funny because I couldn't figure out that the soap went here for some reason. I don't know what that was all about. It was really funny. What had happened is I had the basket and I had this. I didn't like, it's obvious it opens, but I didn't realize it opened, if that makes sense. And then I put those in there and it was fine. Stuffed crust sounds so good. That sounds wonderful. And then there is, of course, the vanity and dressing room. I refer to them as Chickum and the Chickum Nugs. But they eventually adopted a little one and they inherited all the plushies. And then the office got really fancy. And there's that diploma and a blue ribbon and lots of other things. So it's pretty cool. My professional space for me, the professional. Anyways, that is that's unpacking, which is such a cute little game, and I'm glad I got to talk about something kind of a little bit off the wall, but also still very appropriate. I think it is time for us to just wrap up. Did you guys have fun? Did you enjoy it? Aw, thank you, Nai. Oh, by the way, do you guys like the new blouse and skirts? The colors are reversed. I thought this looked kind of nice too. It seems that way, but it's a neat little game. So this seems like good timing to be wrapping up, just slightly early. Oh, thank you, Nai. Alright, well, everybody take care, and hopefully everybody who had to head out a little bit early has a good day. And those of you who wander here into here later, take care. Bye!